Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of a Cowboy Bebop reaction to Strut Live. I'm gonna miss Matt. Hello. My hair looks like shit today. I'm sorry. Like, the humidity is like really bad right now. And like, I cannot put this recording session off like any longer. I need to record this right now. And I don't have time to make myself look presentable, so this is what y'all just gonna have to deal with. So anyway, Cowboy Bebop, what's up? Last time on Cowboy Bebop, we got the first episode, Asteroid Blues, I think that was the name of it. It was a cool name. We met Spike, we met Jet, or duo of bounty hunters that are traveling across space in the ship known as the Bebop, if I remember correctly. We dealt with this one dude and this one lady, and then they died at the end. But like, more than anything, that felt like an episode that set up like the vibe of the show, and it like showed me what the characters are like. More than anything, is Spike. So I think that that's mostly what the first episode was. So yeah, I'm wondering where the show's gonna go. So I'm excited to start the second episode because I feel like the first episode was more than anything an introduction. So yeah, we'll see where this goes now. One thing I'll say though is that since I watched that first episode though, I haven't been able to stop listening to the fucking intro song. Like the intro song is on Spotify. It's called Tank. It's called Tank by the Seed Belts, which apparently made the entire soundtrack for Cowboy Bebop. I could be wrong then. And then there's the Real Folk Blues by Mai Yamane, which is the ending song. I've been listening to the intro a lot, and then eventually I was like, wait, let me listen to that ending song again. And so I added both to my playlist. So yeah, I think they're just banger songs. Like, I'm in love with everything about the presentation of the show. So we'll see where this goes now. I suppose one last thing I can say is that like, making sure that the first episode went through on the like copyright system was like a little bit difficult. It took a little bit, which doesn't bode well for the future, considering that was just episode 1 and I was already like, oh my god, please go through. So yes, if episodes get delayed in the future, it might be because of that. Anyway, so let us begin. Cowboy Bebop season 1. There's no season. Cowboy Bebop episode 2. Let's go. I mean, should I say let's go, or should I say 3, 2, 1, let's jam? That's the real question there.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Bro, like, why does Netflix even bother giving you the skip intro button? Like, why would you want to skip this shit? I can't wait to meet more characters.
Wanna fight? You're crazy.
Ooh, my man's got hands. Man, what is that, like, gateway thing? That was some The Expense shit. Sorry, all I could think about was fucking Deltarune. Didn't look anything like that.
I've got his face post-plastic surgery.
Ooh. Okay, cool. A hot tip from the doc. Man, I love this, like, space shit. It reminds me so much of, like, Gundam.
Here, it's my treat.
They pickpocketed it. Yeah. They just fucking stole that shit. Oh, he just kicked the door out. Man, this guy looks so tough now. He didn't look tough at all in the picture. Is it a person? It's a fucking dog? Why was he carrying a fucking dog?
Take your best shot, kid.
That's your chance to be a big shot. Beep, 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 big shot.
Long chain on this one. Way of the Dragon model?
Hey, pretty good eye. That's a rare one from back in the mid-30s. Try a store
We know your
called
stuff.
Animal Treasure. It's off Siphon Road, past the Cyber Mall. Pretty sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Oh, cool. Did he get information just by charming that guy, being like, I know shit? He's... Oh, Spike, what's up? Hi. There's a turtle on her head. Doggy, it is the dog, it's a corgi.
Sorry about the gun thing. Have a nice day, huh?
He's actually after that thing. Okay, so what's special about the dog then?
Didn't really want the
120!
Ugh,
0. I'll take it back.
damn it.
Oh, not again!
So many people comes with gun in this shop.
Somebody help!
No!
There it is.
The animal! The dog is loose. Okay, what's up with this fucking scientist and shit?
What the hell's going on around here?
Yeah, fucking like, what the fuck is happening? Damn, soundtrack's banging. Every character in the show is just chasing down this one dog. Is the dog gonna jump? Fist fight! I mean, why aren't they pulling out their guns? I have no idea, but this is cool, so.
What?
Dog's gonna jump down!
Damn it!
And then both of them just chasing it. Why? Oh my god! Oh god! That means that Akeem is gonna come after us then. Is he gonna pee? Okay. Alright, we got a dog. But that means that he's gonna come back for the dog then.
You go, a nice little collar, all right?
Oh my god, we just adopted a dog.
Shit! This whole thing gives me a headache. And all because of this worthless mutt. I hate kids and pets. They're all a royal pain in the butt.
Come on, Spy. It's a doggy. I just pull out a wanted criminal.
One of his boys? Seems that way. We have no clues. We've got to find it. It'll all be for nothing if this gets out in the open.
Experiment.
That way.
What
He
did you
has
do
no
to this
idea how
dog?
much blood and sweat we've put into that data dog.
Data dog? What?
Is it on? I can't hear it.
It's too high pitched. Only animals can pick it up.
I knew that. I was testing you.
Well, here's another great...
That's like, I needed to expose it to the audience, but yeah, whatever. I should know this. Yeah. Every dog is gonna go after the car.
What you're looking for is drawing near. In fact, it is here. It is right here.
I'll pay you when I'm rich.
Not again.
Oh man. So many like funny little scenes in the show. I like it. Just married. Oh no, we're gonna have fucking destroyed this wedding.
Excuse me.
Fuck you. I go now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, it's a net gun.
Damn it!
That dog's too smart.
This pooch bagger is mine!
Everyone's just fighting each other. This is so ridiculous. Bite. Oh, steering wheel. He's gonna crash on his own. A harpoon? It's just gonna jump. Whoa. This fucking dog.
This is why I hate that!
Oh, he's going to save it. And they all just fucking crash and explode and die. Oh, they found a police station. That's your chance to be a big shot. Hakeem was caught by the police, the local authorities.
Collectors will pay a fortune for it.
Okay.
Fancy that! A genius hound dog. I'd like to own a dog like that.
I'm
All right.
This one disappeared without a
So we
trace.
just have a dog. $1 million dog.
No dogs on the table. That's cold! That's why I said I didn't want any stray mongrel mutts in here.
But you're the one who brought him here.
Yeah?
Anyway, we gotta do something about the ticks.
Oh my god.
See you next time.
Did they not realize he's worth $1 million? See you, Space Cowboy. Alright, that's pretty great. The gang just got a dog. Alright, on this episode of Cowboy Bebop, the gang gets a dog. And that's it. Like, okay, that was fun. So I'm guessing we're like building up a cast now, and this episode we build up one extra cast member, a dog. And honestly, like, I can't complain. Nobody can complain about that. It's just like the gang got a dog. Moving on, and everyone applaud, everyone clap, yay! It was wonderful. So yeah, that's what this episode was. There wasn't that much to it. It was just like, hey, there's this weird, like, super intelligent dog, which is okay. That's a good question. At the end, do they know how much the dog is worth? Do they know like what the deal with the dog is? Because okay, so here's the thing. The dog didn't say that the dog was like super intelligent or anything. It just said it was like a peculiar dog, that it was like worth a lot. But in the subtitles, because the subtitles are subtitled from Japanese language, so I'm like listening, I'm reading two different things at the same time, so I'm like taking double information. But the subtitle said it is like a really intelligent dog, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it said. So whatever the case, that dog is special. It's a dated dog, whatever that means. And do they know that that's the case? Do they know how much the dog is worth? Because, like, I feel like they would know. I feel like even, like, maybe they missed the Big Shot broadcast, but I feel like they would be like, hold on. Why did this guy risk so much for this one fucking dog? And I feel like, or they would wonder, like, who were those guys that were after that one guy for the dog? Like, because they did have this, like, dog thing that attracted all dogs. So it's like, why were they after the dog? So I feel like they would, like, they would try to figure out why the dog is special. And now that the information is known, because it is literally being broadcast, I feel like they would realize that. So I feel like they would know that the dog is worth a lot, but they just decide to keep it because it's a cute dog. But at the end, they're like, fuck this dog. And the dog is just being a shed, and it's just like funny. And there's like a level of funny that is to be had about the fact that they might not know how much the dog is worth. They're just like, oh, it's a shit dog. And they're just chilling with it. But like the dog is actually like really important and they don't know. That's like another level of like hilarity, which I actually would like if that was the case. But yeah, so plot for this episode, there's some dude who got facial surgery and he steals pets or some shit, and he stole like this like super power intelligent whatever dog like experiment, and he was trying to gonna go sell it or something, and he got pickpocketed by some random dude who didn't know what that dog was worth. And then Spike just came across the dog, and kind of the dog jumped on Spike. And then we just adopted the dog, and that was just it. Like that's the episode. Man, it is a fun episode. Like there were so many funny moments in this episode. I appreciate it a lot because like there's like a lot of funny moments, like when he's like still in the car, and then like the husband or whatever that was getting married comes up to him, and it's just like, hey, what are you doing? And the dude's just like, just like it's like really funny how he's just like, oh, whatever, and then just keeps doing that. Another, like, what was it? Like when the dudes that were in the car, it's like, I can't hear the dog whistle, and it's like, yeah, it's a high frequency, only dogs can hear it. It's like, yeah, I knew that. It's like, and like that's not what it said in the subtitles. It was like, oh yeah, I forgot. But in English, it's like another level of funny. It's like, oh yeah, I knew that. And the way it said it too, it was like, I didn't forget, fuck you. But like, that's funny because to the audience, like, it is obvious that they needed to say those lines in order to exposit to the audience why humans cannot hear it. But the way they went around saying that is like, we're gonna have like a dumb line of dialogue interaction, and then it's like, oh yeah, I knew that. It's like, make it funny in order to justify it. That's great. I fucking love that shit. That was fantastic. And then when the dude is giving fucking, I don't remember his name, Abdul, whatever. I think it was Abdul, yeah. When he's giving Abdul the information, I only remember Abdul because I'm thinking about the JoJo character. But like, so when there's this like old man on the street, it's like, I can give you fortune telling, I'll tell you where the thing you're looking for is. And it's like, that's another, okay, I need to bring this up because this was their previous episode too. There is like a mystical aspect to the universe in this show, which is a little bit like weird because I'm not sure how much of it we're going to see in the future. Because in previous episode, we did have that like one, I forgot his name. There was this one dude that gave Spike this like information of like what you're looking for is on this side of town, and you'll meet a woman and then you'll find death, and it's like, yeah, I'm used to it or whatever. Like we did have that. And then in this episode, we have this one dude on the street just being like, yes, I can tell you're looking for something, and I will tell you where to find it. And then he actually like predicted accurately. He was like, yeah, what you're looking for is very close. Actually, it's getting nearer. It's like a car. Oh, it's right behind you. And then there's just like, all the fucking dogs coming behind him. It's like, oh shit. And he just starts running. And it's like, wait, shit, he didn't pay me. I'll pay you when I'm rich. Oh, not again. It's like... Man, I'm having a lot of fun with this show. It's just a fun show, isn't it? Like, at least right now. I have no idea where it's gonna go, but right now it feels really fun. So I'm just excited to see more, man. Like, I wish I could watch more than one episode a week. I really do. And of course you can say like, well, you can watch more than one episode a week. Nothing's stopping you. Yes, like my ability to edit videos is stopping me. Because if I had an editor, fuck it, I'll overwork my editor. I don't give a shit. But because I have to edit all of this shit, I don't have the time to edit another video on top of the first one. Like, yeah, fuck that. So just this one. But like, because it's anime, it's only like 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck, I want to see more. I actually want to see more. I can't wait to meet more characters because I know there's more characters. I wasn't expecting the dog because I don't know if the dog is in the intro but I know that there's like at least 2 other characters in the intro, and I want to see them. So I'm guessing the first couple of episodes we're gonna like get to see characters coming in, and we're gonna build up the cast, and then we're gonna go on like adventures and shit. So I'm excited for that. Man, okay. What else do we talk about? I mean, just the idea that Spike says that he doesn't like kids or pets. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. So, okay, no. Let me go to the ending. Because in the ending, there's a lot of still images of Spike, and I don't know from when they are. Part of me thinks that this is the past. Like, this is like Spike's tragic past or some shit. So we see a lot of images of him with a woman and some other dude. So, like, part of me thinks that, like, his past is something like, I don't know, like he had like 2 friends and they were all really close with each other, and he like fell in love with this lady or some shit, and then the other dude was bad, like he betrayed him, maybe the woman betrayed him, I don't know, like there was some drama that happened between them, maybe it was like a weird love triangle thing, and then he like lost everything, and then now he's out here being a bounty hunter, and he's just like running away from his past, you know. But like there's one still that you see in the ending. Like, I'm overall liking the ending now. Like, the ending song has a bunch of still images in grayscale, which further amplifies the sadness vibe. There's one still where he's like talking to a kid at like a shop or something. He's like buying flowers off of a flower shop. And that's a kid. Yeah, and he's paying the kid. Okay, so the kid doesn't necessarily have to do with anything. It's just a shop. But I'm thinking that maybe in the past, and overall I see like small details here. Like, this might not be anything, but in this episode he's like, I hate kids and I hate animals, like pets. So I'm thinking maybe in his past he had like, I don't want to say he had like a son, but maybe like some kind of like kid he looked after, you know? Maybe there was some pet that he looked after too. Like, it is the idea of like, I had things in the past that I cared about, and maybe he lost them all. And maybe that's why he doesn't want to see like kids again or pets again, because that reminds him of that time. And since he's like running away from it, he doesn't want to think about it. And that's why he doesn't like them. I don't know why, but that's the vibe I get from a character like Spike. I really do get that vibe. The vibe of like someone who's like running away from their past. And I think it's because of the, what is the word I'm looking for? Like the like fake persona he puts out sometimes. Like Spike is like this like trickster, like playful character that's putting up like a facade. But like, there was a line of dialogue that I really liked previous episode. I don't know if I pointed it out, but I do remember it, and I remember it especially because I edited the video. And it was something like, when he's talking with the woman from previous episode, I forgot her name, but she said, I can't tell when you're being serious and when you're joking. And Spike said, yeah, I get that a lot. And during that conversation, he was like putting on an act. He was like, yeah, I'm a traveling performer. And he was like doing like cute shit, and like that's how he started to talk with her, because he like took shit from her and started eating it and then gave it back, and it's just like, what, this guy is weird. And it's like, yeah, he is weird, and he is like acting like way too like casual and playful, and then out of a sudden he's like, yeah, actually I'm a bounty hunter. It's like, oh, okay. Like, it's the idea that Spike is putting, like, not always but oftentimes puts up this facade of like someone who's like really casual, really like light, really friendly, but he's like not necessarily. It's high charisma, but like oftentimes when people do something like that, it could be just completely overanalyzing everything for no reason, but like oftentimes when people do put facades like that, it's because they don't want to be themselves. And there's a lot of reasons why that can be, but one of them that you often see in media is, I am running away from my past. I don't want to be part of it. So I'm like running away from myself in some sense. Like, it could be something like guilt. It could be something, I mean, just pain in general. Like, it makes me think to like, I don't know, like fucking, I mean, this is just a crazy example, but it's Goto Majima from the Yakuza franchise. It's a character I really like. And like, that's something he does. He's like, he puts on a facade of someone who's like nuts because he's like actually like really hurt and he like doesn't want to think about it. And he like does that enough that everyone just sees him as like this like crazy person. And he's like, good, no one can see the real me anymore. Like that's actually a really cool thing about that character. And I feel like Spike could be something like that. I'm like overanalyzing one line again, like for no reason, but like, yeah, I'm just finding things to talk about with this episode, and that's just a thought that I had, and I thought was super cool. We had one guy here this episode that looks like a Hunter x Hunter character. I never seen Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna do so at some point in the future, probably on the channel. But like, the dude with the like glasses and like short spiky hair, I'm pretty sure that looks like a Hunter x Hunter character. I'm pretty sure I've seen a Hunter x Hunter character that looks exactly like that. What else to talk about? Jet. Like, I wanna talk about Jet, but like we know nothing about Jet. Like, I want the show to give me more about regarding Jet right now, but because right now he's just there, he's just supporting Spike, and now we're just going on adventures with Spike, and I'm just like, I want to know more about my boy Jet. Like, he's always out here helping us, like he's cool. And then I suppose the like final thing is just the fact that Spike saved the dog instead of going after Abdul or whatever Abdul. Like, yeah, that was a clear moment of like, God fucking damn it, I like this dog. It's like, all right, because like, yeah, like he could have continued to chase Abdul and like ram him or some shit, like crush him with the ship. I mean, he was being chased by this other dude, so like that probably wouldn't have gone well. But the idea that he, in that moment, he was like, fuck, that dog is falling off the fucking bridge. He's gonna fucking die. God damn it, I don't want the dog to die. Like, I spent like 5 minutes with that dog. That dog's cool. So he went and saved the dog, and like he brought it back. So it's the idea like Spike is caring about the dog. And it's like, that's why I'm thinking about the idea that Spike might be like someone who has lost stuff and he doesn't want to have that again. Because, like, it's clear that he cares. He just likes to pretend that he doesn't. And it is difficult to tell whether or not he's trying to pretend that he doesn't because he's trying to lie to other people, or if he's trying to lie to himself. Like, is he trying to convince Jet that he doesn't care about the dog, or is he trying to convince himself that he doesn't care about the dog? And I think it's the latter. I think he's trying to convince himself that he doesn't care, but he does. So he's like, fuck, I didn't want to get attached to this fucking mud. But I guess now I do. I guess now I am. So fuck. So that's the vibe I get from Spike. Like, again, I think that's something I hope to see moving forward into the future. I want to know more about Spike's past. Like, I want to know what kind of character Spike is. Not just like, because I look at him and he's like, okay, high charisma, like high dexterity, like he's suave, he's a bit tricky. Oh, dude, there was a really funny scene where Spike sees the dude on the other side of like the fish glass or whatever, and he's smiling, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, hi, and then he's like, look up, and the dude's like, what? And he's like, gun. Fucking love that shit. That was fucking good. All right, Spike's pretty great character. Anyway, we got a dog now. We got a corgi. A friend of mine is obsessed with corgis. I'm sure. Well, I think she has seen Cowboy Bebop because like everyone has seen Cowboy Bebop, but like if she hasn't, I'm gonna be like, yo, there's a corgi there. She's gonna be like, let's go. Anyway, I think that's it. I don't know if there's much else I can say about this episode. It was quite short because anime episodes are short, but like, yeah. Anyway, that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining in for this Cowboy Bebop reaction. See you next time. And alright everyone, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode reaction of Cowboy Bebop. If you would like to watch the next 2 episode reactions, you can already do so over at the Patreon. Check out the link in the description for that, social media, all sorts of cool stuff that I do. I stream on Twitch and stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Take care everybody. Bye bye.